might be a pretty crappy year for most people. Not unless you are OnlyFans. Apparently, OnlyFans is making buco bucks this year.
That's right.
Shoot, if they can convince people like you to go on OnlyFans, risk it all for a few dollars.
Not for everybody. Not for everybody. I'm just lucky that you know the business. You know how to handle it. But if I'm not, I don't think you're going to make bucks, right?
Well, that's true. I mean, at the end of the day, it's on individual basis. And yeah, the vast majority of people, as I now see, don't make more than probably like $100 a week or so, if that even. But that being said, right, if you were just to post a pickup or two every week, extra $100, which is $400 a month, which is like $4,000, $5,000 a year. That's real good money. And let's put it this way, it adds up because looks like OnlyFans has shared how much money they've made now this past year, and it is mind freaking boggling.
I know. I saw the article.
Oh, you saw the article?
I saw the article. I read it, but you know me, I'm not very good with numbers. When I saw billions, I was like, shit.
Well, that's big number. Let me just tell you, billions is a
that's
big
right.
number.
So for me, we're like, lucky.
It is billions. Yeah, like about $2 billion. So this is the breakdown, right? They have about 1 million creators now, and that 1 million creators collectively pull in about
only US?
$200 million. I think there's creators from around the world, but they don't, it's definitely Western centric. Like most people, I think, who are popular and have really blown up are like based in the US. Mainly because, you're talking about paying, $10, $20 a month. And so the people that pay the most tend to be from countries where the income is pretty high. I think, Europe, US, it's very popular. They're looking to open offices like in Latin America and in Asia too, because,
maybe apply.
Apply what? For a job?
No, so you can also, work with the OnlyFans company.
So for a job, you want me to work at OnlyFans?
Maybe, I don't know. No, it's not, because we're making more money than that.
Okay, all right. Let's set the record straight, all right? I have agreed to be your business manager.
Yeah.
I don't want to be. This is not I want to be known for this. I don't want to be wrapping my whole life and career around all this. This is not my dream, right? In particular, since you're like on and off yourself. It's not like you're consistent with stuff. It's like I'm constantly managing, overseeing everything when I don't care for it. It's just not my bag of tea. And so now you want me to get a job there? No, there's other ways to make money that would make me much happier. Okay. This is not it. That's for sure.
Right.
But it is a fun journey to figure out. And that's one thing I like doing. I like figuring out like how things work. But yeah, it's really crazy like how much money I think people are making. And even for you, and you are, I would say, on the much more safer side in terms of the content you see that's out there. By safer, I mean it's like you could probably show this to someone in church and it'll be fine. Well, maybe not entirely in church. It would have to be a very open-minded church. But this way, there are adult entertainers who are on there, and they show a lot more. And considering you don't do that really at this point, it's pretty good money. That's really the amount of money you make now on OnlyFans is more money that you make on your day job.
I know, it's sad.
But don't get any funny thoughts about quitting your day job because you don't know how long this is going to last.
Of course not.
You don't keep anything up. You don't keep you barely post on Instagram when you need to. Like it's on and off for you. Like it's like a hobby, I think. It's like all this stuff is a hobby. So you want to continue doing it, fantastic. Treat it like a hobby. But until you truly drink from the vase of entrepreneurs and you work on this all day, all night and really commit to it, don't quit your day job. But yeah, That's a lot of money. Now, that being said, right, $2 billion for OnlyFans doesn't mean that it's like that's how much money they've actually are partaking. They're only taking about 20%. So I think what's happening here is that they're charging the full amount, right? So like it's $2 billion charged for customers, but really they're taking home about 20% of that $2 billion. So that's about like $400 million that is considered net sales is what they call it. I don't think that's profit either because they have to pay for their services. So their profits are probably, it's somewhere short of 200 million. That being said, still crazy buku bucks. Like once you get it set up, this is the best kind of business to be in because people just come back recurring payment. You're relying on all these other users to like breed in users. And they're apparently pulling in like 500,000 new users every single day.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Not just creators, but like, fans. So I think this is going to become a, like one of those habits that people have to come back and view every single day.
Right.
Like we've seen that, I think, with some of your fans. They come back every day.
They do.
And I'm sorry, they're not just coming back for you. Like at this point, they know like, OnlyFans. So they're probably following a couple people and they have a feed. And so they're able to see a couple things. So to be able to become one of those experiences that you go to every single day is like the holy grail of making it in what I call like the social platform world. Because if you think about it, right, when you were on the internet every day, how many websites do you go to, the same websites every single day? Like, what do you go
Instagram.
to? You go to Instagram, okay.
Yes.
Anything else that you go to every single day? Like any websites? You check your email every day?
Email.
Okay,
yes.
Gmail. Okay, that's 2. What else?
Messenger.
Messenger, okay.
What else do I have to? I barely do Facebook anymore. Yeah. Oh, YouTube.
You go to YouTube?
Yes, I go to YouTube.
Better say freaking YouTube.
Yes, I'm like, how come? Yes.
Yeah, so basically people go visit 4 to 5 sites regularly every single day. So most people habits don't change from adding one more on. So it's very hard for any new business to become one more in that thing that they do every single day. Usually if you're going to add one more, something else gets bumped off, right? So in other words, if you're suddenly going to TikTok every day, it means that you're probably going less and less to another platform. My sense is like for the younger generation, like if they go to the mobile apps, they're probably going to TikTok now and less to Facebook. Like Facebook to that younger generation, just not happening, right? So you're giving something up to go to something else.
That's true.
So OnlyFans, for it to become this dominant, this quick, is I got to give them kudos. Like, I think a lot of people are just like OnlyFans, only like risque content, and like no, from a business perspective, very admirable. From opening it up and finding a business model for letting people put on more risque content, and I don't have to say, like I said, it doesn't have to be even dirty content.
Yes,
right? It's content
not.
That could get you blocked or removed on YouTube,
Your YouTube,
or even Instagram. Instagram's getting very strict about it too now. You can post on OnlyFans, no problem, and get people to pay for it, even better. It's a business model that actually works.
Right. So that's what I was thinking, like in the beginning. So why not post where it's like a magazine, right? When you buy a magazine, you pay for it, you look at all the photos, this models, and you appreciate them and all that. So this is really, really a great platform. Like I would have to say for all the influencers or models out there that, just love to do this as their job. Because, Instagram, they don't pay. I mean.
Well, I would say be cautious of saying that it's a great way to have a job because as we've seen, right, to become one of the top 1%, the reality is that salary is still lower than what you would make if you were 10 years working like out in the field past college, right? Like it's not 6-digit figure sort of stuff. Like you have to get into the top, 0.5% to get to 6-digit figures.
Right.
And very doable. Like honestly, if I were to commit more time to your platform, I could easily make you a 6-digit figure girl.
Damn.
But let's put it this way. My time is honestly worth a lot more than that.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
The reality is I'm giving up higher salary to spend helping you get off the ground when you yourself are on and off, like haven't committed to more than just a hobby. So what you're making is great for a hobby. And I think for most people out there who want to make side money, it's amazing side money. Fantastic side money.
No, I'm not saying that you quit your job and do this. No way. I mean, there is a way, like you said, but if you like to model, like, especially if you just want to do, posts on Instagram and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a very impressive platform. I have to say, that's my conclusion of it. I was very hesitant of anyone going on OnlyFans when I first started to research this, but perhaps that's just because I'm getting to be a crusty old dude and becoming more conservative in my values as I get older. But who am I kidding, man? I'm as naughty as they come. I love it when things are wicked, wild, and I'm embracing that. I'm not going to kid myself. Like, my whole goal in life now is to unadult as much as possible. Set free without going too overboard, that is. But yeah. My hope right now is OnlyFans fixes a lot of problems they have. There are so many, like, for a company that makes this amount of money, it's probably one of the poorest design software platforms I see out there. And man, they probably need to hire me as a product guy to fix so many things. Fix how they do billing, fix how they do messaging, fix how they organize content. I've run into so many bugs and limitations that make it so that things crash on me all the time. Things don't refresh properly all the time.
Right.
Like, I could easily give them top 3 pieces of advice of how they can make even like 20-30% more money if they put these features in, because I see it
faster.
Like, it's just, it's about like how to support it so that it's easier for content creators. If content creators find it easy, they'll just be on it all the time, posting all the time. And that makes fans happy and they're willing to pay for it. So
that's right. Right.
Maybe I'll make a separate video about it. I actually had thought about making a separate channel of just OnlyFans content. Maybe I'll post this up there as well. Just giving people advice to help them get off the ground for OnlyFans. But then that just becomes another one of these websites or YouTube channels I start up. And I've got like 6 going on right now, giving advice on all sorts of different stuff. And this is just a diversion. So I don't know. I think a lot of people will find value in it because it's honestly very, very easy to make 6-digit figures if you understand how to run it like a business. There's this one gal that I've been following on YouTube, and she's making 6-digit figures easily, and she barely posts content of herself. She just does a lot of collabs.
Wow.
When she does post stuff herself, it's very rarely risque, and she charges like $30 to $80 for a DM. But she makes a lot of money because she gives advice. So she's networked with a lot of girls.
Oh, advice
and
on
she gets
how
a percentage
for
of
the
their
business.
revenue.
What?
Yeah. That's where the big money is.
Whoa.
Because there's so many new people coming on board. They're trying to figure out how to make money.
They wanted to know.
And there isn't a lot of good tutorials out there.
What?
There's a ton of tutorials for YouTube, how to be a YouTuber. Very few on how to do OnlyFans. Even fewer of like guys like me who are working on it from a business perspective of how to do it. A lot of them are just advice from girls like, this is what I do to set it up. But they're trying to figure out as they go along as well. But I think this is a really interesting business platform ongoing. Like, I hadn't even thought of potentially using OnlyFans for other sort of business. Maybe I'll create an OnlyFans account on how to teach OnlyFans.
That's right. You should.
I've seen some people do that as well.
Yes. Like fitness or anything that you have skill for. It's worth to pay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're cooking your fried rice. You should.
Only if you cook it while you're naked, then. Hey, trust me, you can have a fetish channel for everything and all of them will make money. Naked fried rice cooking.
There. Oh, comment down below if you guys want.
Only problem is your cooking tastes like.
Well, they're not gonna taste. I'm gonna promise. I'm gonna look.
You can't Photoshop taste.
Just fake it, John. Fake it.